Here's a little side episode because we discovered that Jesse is too polite. Jesse puts politeness over metagaming, which, while on one hand
And
is
you
very
should too.
commendable. Yes. During a side quest, Grinderbin kind of did a wide scoop of various magical items that Dark Wizard Mull Cutpurse was working on. These were meant to be wonderful boons that anyone could then use later in the game. Jesse never followed up with that, so I didn't either because I am scatterbrained in general. And so we're going to take this little mini episode or behind the scenes or whatever we're calling this to run Jesse through the things that Grinderbin found. That's right. Welcome to the things that Grinderbin found.
Oh, wow.
That's an amazing title.
A Lovecraft short story.
The thing.
The things that Grinderbin found.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, ghouls and ghosts, to the things that Grinderbin found.
No, something like The Findings of Waveland and Johnny.
That is a Lovecraft
So it
story.
would be full name.
That's
It would
right.
always be full name.
So, like, what did he find though?
Yeah, what did I find?
Okay, so the first thing you found. Oh, and so I guess also we are assuming we are, Grinderbin is an artificer. You are a magical user. You have high arcana, high intelligence. You can figure out what these things are in your workshop before you use them. That was
Okay,
your
cool.
plan,
Yeah.
right? Like you weren't just going to be like, I'm using this.
You
are going to-
Alakazam.
Right, and in general, the way D&D works is the roles represent quick things. But if you take your time, you can usually get just about anything done. Like if a door is shut and you can't kick it down with a strength check, you can just stay there all day and keep kicking it until it falls down. Though that's not very exciting for our purposes.
Right.
So you brought all these objects back to the Adventurers Nightclub, and then you started tinkering. You started using your arcana to find out what they are. And so we're going to tell you what they are. We're going to start with the deck of cards, which is a very neat magical deck of cards. I think you thought immediately of the deck of many things.
I was hoping it wasn't.
correct.
Okay, good.
And we went through that. The deck of many things is something that comes up in D&D that can either give you life-altering boons or terrible curses.
Wow.
You pick a card and let the fate decide.
Mm.
By the way, it's a fun mechanic if you're okay with your character immediately dying.
Is that why would they make that a card?
We know a guy that would be into
Yeah,
that.
Aaron Moon is. Sounds like it, so to speak.
So this is the deck of cutting cards.
Ooh.
You throw the entire deck of cards for 12 d4 plus 4 of damage.
Okay.
12?
If you throw the entire deck of cards.
If.
Right.
Can you only throw the entire
Or you can
deck?
throw one deck of cards for 1d4
One
worth of
card.
damage
One
per card. The caveat being that the card disappears after you throw it. So you
Right.
only have 52 of them.
Oh, so this is not a replenishing item.
You can once you throw it and it hits or misses. Once you throw it, it poofs away after it does its thing.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. This does count as magical damage.
Okay.
Light thrown. So you can, but like I said, if you feel like throwing the entire deck, it has to be all 52 cards. You can do 12d4 plus 4 of damage. That could be huge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, pretty
One,
good.
one, one,
Minimum
one,
12.
one, 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 and one, and one.
Yeah.
amazing. You
The
did
odds of that are so low, though.
16 damage.
Right. The other thing that you find.
I'll just roll a d4 12 times now just to see what it.
Well,
Well,
how
that
big
a-
it
It's the
could
new-
possibly be.
It's the nuclear option by the sound
Yeah.
of it.
The other thing that you find with your magical sweep of things is a small silver ring with 2 fists on it.
Ooh.
I immediately looked at Casey.
Why?
I was like, I don't know what this is, but it has
The ring
Sigmar
of
energy.
fisting.
This is the Ring of Might Makes Right. The magical traits, this is a magical ring that requires attunement. All of these magical items require attunement, as we talked about earlier. You only have 3 things that you can magically attune to. So with this Ring of Might Makes Right, the player can choose to use their strength or dexterity for initiative rolls. So usually you use your dexterity modifier, but if you want, you can choose your strength modifier for initiative rolls.
It's pretty good.
Though what I will say is, and again, you have had a lot of time to work with this ring, so you would know that there is a small curse to it. Not a
small curse.
just a small
Okay,
curse.
you know, nothing to worry
Just
about.
a minor blight upon the soul. Yeah, it buffs right out.
A small curse, which is as soon as your strength score becomes 18 or higher, the fists lock together and you can no longer remove the ring without removing the finger.
Oh, damn.
It likes strong people.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that.
I thought you would. I thought you
Pretty good.
So, pretty big bonus, though it kind of locks you into one magical item unless you feel like cutting off a finger.
So you can't like unattune it after that?
After your strength score hits 18, you cannot unattune it unless you lose a finger.
Wow.
Or hand, or
But
arm.
I mean, like the ring is still
Arm.
on you, but you couldn't unequip it. and
Correct.
Be like use other. Okay.
Well,
Correct.
losing a hand isn't the handicap it used to be. Is it?
Okay, the other thing that you find are firecracker crystals.
Ooh.
You have a handful. Why don't you roll me a d20?
D20? All right. 9.
Okay, you found 9 firecracker crystals. Let's see here. Of various colors, and they have various magical properties. When thrown, they do different things. As simple as, let's see here, release a harmless 5-foot tall flame, harmless like an illusory flame.
Okay.
To, let's see here, releases the sound of music on Blu-ray, which we've all been waiting
Yeah.
for.
Good.
Dang.
So they're kind of like, they're almost like magicians' smoke and mirrors, where you can use them for distractions. None of them have harming benefits to them.
Got it. Okay.
But we'll go through that list as we go through it if you want to use it.
Why would that be on an evil wizard's table?
Huh?
Why would that be on an evil wizard's
Because everybody
table?
loves magic.
Because everybody loves magic, and it's a collection of magical items. Those weren't necessarily magical items that Mull Cutpurse made. These are just stuff that he was collecting. Perhaps Mull Cutpurse found them and was investigating them when he did his other stuff that he did.
Maybe he just likes tricks. Like,
Maybe he's so evil he didn't want anyone else to have the nice thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
You're like, these are cool.
He stole them from the baby.
fun. These are cool for no one but me.
The last thing you found,
Oh, okay.
the big thing that you found.
Oh, the big
Oh.
The big thing that we will need a roll for.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is something that you would have intuited that Mull Cutpurse himself made.
Oh, no.
This is something that
Oh, no.
We've
he
got a bad
was
track record
working
with
on.
those things.
So what I need from you
Okay.
is some sort of magical-based investigation
Arcana?
check. I will take an Arcana check.
Okay.
I need it to be above 18.
Above 18?
Not
All right.
18, above 18. So I need it to be a 19 or higher.
Okay. Do I get advantage?
No. No.
Am I rolling it in that?
Yeah, come on. Okay, we're gonna cut to our sponsor, Dice Envy's Dice Cam Box, because this is a big important roll. As if we get below that, fun stuff could very well happen.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Dice Envy, for being our exclusive dice sponsor. We love your dice; they're beautiful.
20.
Oh, so that's an 18 on the die.
Oh, and he has like +6 or something.
got
He's
plus,
gonna hit
yeah.
it.
He's an Arcana man.
Oh,
plus 13. So that's a 31.
Plus 13.
fuck me.
That is a 31.
Yeah.
Plus 13.
I know magic.
I know the magics.
All right,
That's unreal.
Oh, thank you very much.
Grinderbin,
Hi.
you know everything about this watch.
Oh, good.
It's a watch.
It's a watch?
Sorry. This is a stopwatch. It's a stopwatch on a chain. It is of an unusual rose gold color. It looks to be immaculately made. You can hear it ticking at all times. This is a piece of fine craftsmanship that you would have taken notice of immediately, which makes sense that you spent so much time investigating this. This is a watch of a second chance.
Oh no, really?
Absolutely once, you can press this watch and get an entire second turn. After which, the watch will explode, causing severe damage to anyone that's near it.
So you better make the end of your second turn chucking that watch
Yes.
or walking very far away
yes.
from it.
So that it explodes in the background.
But theoretically, now that you know that, I was really hoping you'd roll under so that you would use it, and then it would explode in your goddamn mushroom face. But no. So this is a watch that will give anyone who is attuned to it.
Wow.
Again, you have to be attuned to it. A full
Wow.
second turn. That includes movement, actions, whatever. Second
Wow.
turn. But it will then explode after that turn is over.
Okay. Do I know how much damage it explodes
You
for?
will. You do. It does 2d10 plus 4 piercing damage in a 10-foot radius of wherever it is. Yes. So
Cool.
I'll get grouped up and click that watch.
Good God.
And that's all the things that you found.
Right. Cool. I think you're the only one that has a higher strength than Dex. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm like +1/+1.
Yeah, I am a Dex boy.
I'm a dex
My
boy.
dex and my strength are both +2 though.
No, your strength is +3.
Oh.
Because it's 16. If you want the cursed ring, you can have it.
It's mildly cursed.
Don't-
It's not like
I
a
don't-
big curse.
Look, we
It's a
can hack
very
it. Like,
low-level curse.
you don't have to take it.
It scares me.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Why don't-
It's a cursed item.
I
But
don't
like the
like
curse is you get to keep doing the strong thing.
Right. Which will give you an extra +1, so you'd roll
But don't they
+3
get
instead of
locked
+2.
in?
Yeah.
But only once your strength hits 18, so
Yeah.
just take it off before
Before
that.
It just locks
before you
onto your
level up.
finger. It
Yeah.
doesn't lock your hands together.
Excuse me, dog.
Okay, no,
Okay,
that's
that's
fair.
fine.
That's good.
I can sell it for a hefty price.
Sell it.
In my mobile market.
Sell it.
Sell it. All right. Well, hey everyone. That was What Did Grinderbin Find? Thanks for coming along on this little side adventure. Bye.
Definitely equipping that stopwatch.
Yeah, that's doing it. That's a big one.